All right, man. Get it. Let's get it. Oh, yo, Quinn Nash, what it do? What it do? Haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, it been a minute, man. It been a minute. Hope everything been good with you. Now we back on poopy, yeah, man. I'm getting a little bit of work in before I hop on 2K type shit. Damn. Damn. All right.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
That's how first match fitting. He just got inducted, did he?
Together.
Okay.
I need you to get back out there.
Damn, did he? I mean, for what though? Like as an announcer? Oh, why did the second one land? Man, I keep. uh,
Listen, you switched off. What's he doing?
Yeah, man. Maybe I gotta look into Tarver's career
Fine, that's fine.
more.
So focus, man.
Cause say inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame, I don't truly understand why. Like, to be honest, like, don't get me wrong, he was a good fighter, but like, if Tarver's going in your Hall of Fame, like, I ain't gonna lie, I just know him for. I only know Tarver for 3 fights for winning. No, for draw. When the first fight a draw, I think the first fight was a draw. Then he knocked out Roy in the second fight, and then he got beat the fuck up by Benoit Hopkins. Like that's oh, he caught me with that shit. Good shit. Good shit. Whew. Let me slow down. Let me just catch him while he doing shit like that. Yes, sir.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work, all the
Yeah,
way
he
around.
got
And
inducted
you
with
just gotta
Triple
focus on
G.
what you're doing. You don't want
I
to lose the
mean,
fight, do you? Come on, you've
I
only
can
got
dig it though.
one.
I can dig it. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm gonna have to look into his career a little more. I just I only know him for them, them 2 or 3 fights basically. I could be a little naive. Um, Maybe he did some things I don't know about. But one win definitely shouldn't get you in nobody's Hall of Fame. But I do say that Joe Frazier don't get enough credit for his win in the fight of the century though. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that's the fight of the century. So, it's a little different to say, give somebody credit for winning that one fight because it was the fight of the century. But he definitely gonna be flat footed. Way he fighting with them hooks, gotta gotta keep working that body. He definitely throw a lot of hooks, and that shit drains you over time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there.
Gotta be careful though. Ah, ah. Don't need. Hmm. Oh, I have to get away from that bitch, even when I'm out of range.
Okay,
Hey.
you've led him back into the fight that round. Switch on, switch on. Let's do it.
All right.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you all right?
Ah. All right.
Pace, what's he doing?
Stamina's definitely low. Look like I'm gonna be flat-footed in this bitch too.
Come on,
We have 3 rounds with that knockdown, though. Good shot. I think he beat Glenn Johnson too.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there. Okay.
But see, this is my problem, bro. This is my problem with that statement, right? We talking about the Boxing Hall of Fame, right? I know him for. I'm trying to remember, how did that first fight go? I don't remember. I think it was a draw, right? With him and Roy, I think the first fight was a draw, but it was a controversial draw. But in the record books, he drawed the first. You can, if you want to argue he won that first fight, okay, right? Okay, so he got, at best, he got 2 wins. If you know, on the record books, he got 1 win, but if let's give him that sentimental win, right? So he sentimentally got 2 wins versus Roy, right? Okay, you go and get beat the fuck up by Bernard, right? And this is an old Bernard at that. And then your next claim to the Boxing Hall of Fame is a win versus Glenn Johnson? No disrespect to Glenn. Bro, mine landed first, bro. All right.
1, 2.
I'm not sure if I got that last round, so this bitch might be a draw now. If I got the last round, I'm still up. But it's close now. It's definitely close. But gotta stay locked in. Gotta stay locked in. And I went into autopilot, so I can't be. A lot of those too, but it's what it is. Damn, man. All right, GG's. All right, I still got it. Still pulled it out. All right. Both our faces fucked up. All right, they did give me that 7. Which, okay, on 2 of the other scorecards, I was up regardless. So, all right, definitely GG. Just be the guys aren't like you talking about Antonio Talk. Shit, I guess so, man. I guess so. I kind of went on autopilot there for a second. I paid for it. I can't be super mad. We both took a lot of damage. Just interesting. But yeah, man, like I said, I don't know, like if that's enough to get you. I'm gonna have to look to see what fighters are not in the Boxing Hall of Fame, because I feel like that's a little bit more. And I feel like it's like that in all sports. Like when people retire and they go into broadcasting, I feel like they're then like compensated through shit like that, like Hall of Fame and shit that they may not would have got if they had not went into announcing and, having a lot of people that like them. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit is politics, man. So a lot of it is politics. All right, I'm sure this is gonna be an interesting experience. So yeah, I feel like if anything, Antonio Tarver, making it into the Hall of Fame, is, to me, in my opinion, is just like kind of Chris Webber making it into the Hall of Fame.
Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson, looking for Sugar up against them, the men. This bout, all the talking. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. lucky to miss with that uppercut.
Look at the damage that did.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot.
I can block it a little better.
Better in this fight.
Southpaw.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher who's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, that every twitch.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean.
They gotta block my body on the side.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right. Yo, Bull Day Day, what it do, man? Appreciate you coming through. All love. For sure.
At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecard. On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny. And you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit him in the right spot.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just as...
Damn.
One punch did...
I had a call right there that just threw me all the way off. And yeah, that's a GG, man.
1, 2,
Threw me all the way off.
6. Give me this one.
How about that?
All right, man. GG. I don't wanna deal with that shit. That shit terrible. That's crazy. That is the shit that they talking about take out a rank. That experience there, like I don't know what that was. I don't know what that is, but yeah, GG. G to the G's on that one.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. And up.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bag. This nigga lost all his big fights. I mean, that's what I'm like, bro. Like he got the Roy Jones win, and that's what everybody know him for. But that's not taken into account. Like that was Roy's downfall. You know what I mean? Like you didn't catch Roy during Roy's era. You know what I mean? You caught him coming down from heavyweight, draining himself. And basically, like, yeah, you the reason, because once he got knocked out, his body couldn't take it, so he never recovered. But yeah, everybody know him for that, but it ain't like you really, you know, it ain't like you really beat Roy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, that's what we know him for, and you know, I ain't gonna take that from you, but damn, bro, like that's your only real win. I guess him and Glenn Johnson. So like, yeah, that's why I'm like, when you said it, I'm like, for what? Like, for what, bro? Like, this shit be crazy. I don't be knowing if I be crazy though, because sometimes I be like, what be going on in the world, bro? I'm for sure like it's some names, man, that ain't made it to the Hall of Fame, man, that did, you know, more in the sport. And that's, you know, I like Tarver, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's why I was like, maybe I don't know. That's why I was like, I gotta go look up that, because I don't remember if he did do some winning. I didn't catch that part of the story. But you know, shout out to him for that Roy win, and that was a huge win. And yes, that's enough to get you into the Hall of Fame, I guess.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Block the left there. Do you believe this?
That's not good.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I mean, he did beat Montel Griffin and Reggie Johnson. Besides that, he lost the fights. Yeah, man. Like, you know, Hall of Fame, in my opinion, should be something, you know, more than, you know, wins on Montel Griffin and who was that? Reggie Johnson. Well, at least he took out the Johnsons. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? He got Reggie Johnson, Glenn Johnson. You know what I mean? I'm sure somewhere in there we got us a Bubba Johnson. You know what I mean? Like, you know, at least he was able to take out the Johnsons. That does, baby.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Straight right just misses. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. Good one. Giving us a high-tempo show. Those counter punches have to hurt. guards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right.
Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what their criteria is for them selections. I feel like, because like I say, I know he's now announcing and whatnot. I feel like that's probably played just as big a part as anything else. But maybe it's some things behind the scenes. I don't know. I do feel like if it's I do think that boxing, what is it called? Basically, though, the criteria goes deeper than just your professional career. If I'm not mistaken, it takes amateurs and all that, Olympic and all of that. You know what I mean? So maybe he got some accomplishments that I don't know about. That's the only thing I can think of besides the announcer shit. But I feel like you gotta have some. I don't know, bro. He gotta have some accomplishments, bro. That I'm just not thinking about.
Beautiful counter shot.
I know it's a lot of boxers not in the Hall of Fame, bro. So they gotta have a way of like saying he meets the criteria. So if not, I'm sure you can get sued. That affects people's money, man. You letting Tarver in that bitch.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. David Benavidez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here.
Nigel Benn got in too. I mean, Nigel got a few, at least more notable wins than Harvard.
Was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be
but
sharp.
That's if you did he just get in? Is he in the same class? Because that's even that, right? It took Nigel Benn this long to get in. And Tarver's already in there, and Nigel Benn got a better resume. Like, how does that make sense?
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Every time he throws a punch, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. David Benavidez that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that straight left. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, man.
Benavidez that last round.
That pressure didn't drain his gas tank, man. I was gonna say he's doing a damn good job of pressuring me, man. But that's the bad part of it.
Let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one
It
of those
does drain,
situations.
man.
You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make it.
And David Benavidez is on the
Sir.
canvas. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. I don't know how tall I'm making respectfully. I mean, that's what I'm on, bro. Like, respectfully with it. Like, no disrespect to him at all. You know, I like Tarv as a fighter. But yeah, bro, that was wild. That's wild. You know what I mean? It don't make a lot of sense.
They
You know what I
beat
mean?
the count and are ready to
Really
go
don't.
again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing.
Oh my God, Johnny! David Benavidez might be
Yeah,
ready
fuck
to
it.
go. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They
Oh,
know
look at
they
my
can get
stand,
caught again.
probably.
So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Deciding to let it off. Oh, wait a minute! The Mexican monster's in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer. There's the bell. Start round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Damn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Oh,
And shoot.
knocked out right there.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
that counter shot. Nope, that jab not going to score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Can't connect with that right hook. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Very close round with 10 seconds.
Dessert.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
They are going to surrender. No moss. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped.
All right, man.
They will be
GG's.
happy
G
about
to the
that,
G.
but c'est la vie.
All right, man. Definitely a G. G to the G's. Y'all give me just a sec. I'm gonna be right back. I love you too. All right, man. Something told me I was finna get a heavyweight fight.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me is Johnny Alexander, the Gypsy.
This bout is
Not too many. So here we go. Should be a good one. No rest for the weary. These two fighters are made for one another. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill,
Oh.
tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. These punches coming from every angle.
Okay.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. And there's the bell to start round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punching.
Thought I was out of range.
Punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
That counter shot lands. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the
Get why that's. I don't know.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Good punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. Let's get it started in round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until
Damn
then,
it.
keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This
Oh,
is a
ow.
fist fight. Good defense to block the hook. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now
Like,
this fight
he-
will say,
he's
you know what,
just
I
like
was
they can
that
block
much
their
above
body
you.
and
So
weave
I've got to
their
respect
head.
both of them more than happy.
It's hard to hit him, bro.
How about that time counter?
These cats is so good at defense, man. It's hard to hit them. Hard to hit them. They can block their body. We just gotta stay back, man. Gotta stay back.
Walk away from each other and
Why
then
wouldn't
go
this
right
footwork?
back into
Like,
trouble.
you gonna do all that? I gotta stay on the outside. You can't do it and move at the
Neither
same
one of
time.
them want
bro.
this to go to the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He is down big.
Yeah, he got that round because it's like you can't really like when they doing all that shit,
Not
bro.
the
Like,
start that they wanted, but let's
gotta
see what
sit
they can
behind
do
my
in this
jab,
round.
just make it
This is one
move.
of those situations you've just
You
been hurt.
can't do all that shit and move. So
Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Good counter punch. Straight right, just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that
All
last
right.
round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get...
On to the fifth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom, in In a split second, they've let 4 shots fall. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Bro, land one counter and think you got the round. It's funny, bro.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect
I ain't
you.
tripping,
More
dog.
than happy.
That's funny, though. Now that man get you. That might get you the round.
It's all offense all the time. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice stop, but that won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Yes, sir.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Back and forth they go. And he scores with the counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. That counter punch caught him clean. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. There we go. It's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter?
Good
What
up.
you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Swing and a miss with the jab. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. That left hook misses. Nice counter punch.
I thought
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-side. And we enter the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice job getting that punch through.
Hey,
Counter shot.
that's all he's trying to do.
Land the left
Trying to
hook,
do.
but was not successful. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter.
Damn it.
Misses with the jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expect.
GG's, man.
What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
All right. Buddy letting you know exactly what it is. Bro, say body only because you run and jab. Damn, that's how you feel.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect your and box.
Good work.
All right.
Good work. That's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like that.
Damn it. Well, I got the next round. I'm landing one punch and looking at his ass.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at this shit, bro. What? This be the shit I be talking.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep
I don't know. Them counters at the end may have got me the round back.
Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
You never know in this game, though. So let's see if we can land that first punch. Yep. All right. You're going to have to come forward, brother. It's a shame this is the way the game has to be played. Either I got to deal with this dumb shit. I think I landed enough. I got a counter in there, too, so I'm gonna try to sneak in a couple shots at the end, but this is a shame with this game, bro.
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Time out. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to focus on what.
Let's fight.
All right, let's see what these judges is thinking, man. I feel like I've done enough. All right. What? Bro, how, Sway? How? Like, this game be so dumb. Bro. That shit makes no sense. Ah, that's on me.
And again. Move forward. Bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
Whoa, where mine go?
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
This is how dumb this game is, bro. How dumb this shit is.
When he comes at you, he throws it down straight. Left up.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Yeah,
Now you've been
bro.
back into it.
This is definitely gonna be my last one. I'm gonna hop on 2K. Where's my? Look at my stamp.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Come on, you left it back into it now. Get back to the game plan. Switch on. Box it back together.
Get this shit over as soon as possible, man. I don't even give a fuck about it. Flat footed, none of this shit.
Come on, you let it
Just get this fight over with, man. This sums up the undisputed experience right here, man.
switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know what you can do in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. working. Switch southpaw. Okay, now
All right.
getting back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there.
Let's do it.
Like, look at this game. All right, GG's, man. G to the G's, man. This is hey, shout out to him, man. He plays exactly the way the game wants you to play. So shout out to him, man. Definitely a GG's, man.
4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I'm cool on it though. Definitely a GG's, man. Every judge just absolutely love that shit, man. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's just like, I'm landing 70% of my punches, but and I and in all fairness though to the game, like it's definitely judges that would have gave me for sure them first 2 rounds. Like that round. I think that's when I just started kind of sitting in the paint with him. But yeah, like that kind of changed the fight, man. The first rounds, I'm landing 70% of my punches. It's just, I guess, just because it's like sometimes you have these judges where it don't matter what happens, all that matters is who landed the most punches. But I would say it's not like that all the time now. So it is what it is, man. Definitely GG's. Definitely GG's. All right, so yeah, give me just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna come back and hop on some 2K. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, man. I'm back. I just realized I ain't even changed the title on YouTube. So this whole time I had that shit saying random wreck like a motherfucker.
Hey, it's Elite Sauce JC here. You're watching NBA 2K TV.
It's time for an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV, and here in the States, we're celebrating Thanksgiving.
And we want to thank you for being a part of the NBA 2K community.
And we are also thankful for Season 3 in NBA 2K26 because that means new challenges, new rewards. So let's jump in, starting in my career.
All right, man, let's get it. Let's get it. Damn it. That's on me. Great defense. Great defense. All right. I need that. What?
My
You
bad,
heard
man. That was a
co-signing
joke,
Phillip
man.
Rivers?
I
They
just
actually
wasn't.
signed him. I heard that they was like bringing him in for a workout type shit. So they actually signing Phillip Rivers, bro? Like how old is Phillip Rivers at this point? Am I tripping? I feel like he gotta be hella old. Bro. Boy, that four. Boy, that four is crazy. Boy, that four is crazy. Especially for a motherfucker that wasn't able to win when he was 34. Like, is he supposed to be better now? Like, I wonder what Cam Newton got to say about that. Cam ain't wanna run. Like, what the fuck? Like, they just pulling up everybody. What Drew Brees at? What Drew Brees got going on? Why we doing Phillip Rivers if we hitting up the senior citizens home? I mean, a lot of them. Out of everybody you can choose from, Phillip Rivers is crazy. Like, has he been putting in work in the CFL or some shit? Oh, that's awesome. I mean, Joe Flacco's still kicking around, so I guess so, though. That's definitely good news for my Texans. You know, now we gotta fucking deal with the Jaguars. You know, hopefully they can start back playing like the Jaguars. Definitely pretty crazy though.
Yeah, my fault. I was trying to figure out which icon was open.
Shit, they could have picked up Colin Kaepernick. I mean, shit, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, if you picking up Phillip Rivers definitely older than Kaepernick at this point. So, I mean, I think Phillip done played more recently than Colin, though. In all fairness, at this point with Colin, it's been so long. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If you picking up Phillip, man, everybody should have been an option. But with Cam Newton, a big part of this game, we didn't scrum out big Cam legs anymore. Woo! Yeah, nah, I feel you. You know, that's gonna be the big struggle with most any player once they get older. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you slow, you gonna be slow. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if you slow, you only gonna get slower. So, but you know, being able to read a defense and shit like that is important. And it wasn't always Cam's strength. But yeah, no, I mean, I feel it, man. It's just crazy, man. Like, definitely didn't think that old ass Phillip Rivers would be making an appearance this season. I mean, Tom probably, you know, didn't really want to do a type shit. Has no interest at this point. How many more Super Bowls can a motherfucker look to win? So, I guess, man. But I wasn't a big Phillip Rivers fan when he played. I felt like he played awkward and shit. And if I'm not mistaken, he went and played for the Colts before when he was old. And that shit went horribly wrong. So like, that's what's like weird about that. I see if like he played for the franchise, like balled out, you know what I mean? And they just feeling like, man, when we gonna get that Phillip Rivers experience again? You know what I mean? Like what we really need is Phillip Rivers. You know what I mean? Like it'll make a little bit more sense bringing in the old dude, but if I'm not mistaken, when he played for them, you know, to end his career, that shit was terrible. Maybe they're trying to right that wrong. Hey man, in a season where you got real chance that, I mean, at one point during the season, you was like the favorite to come out the AFC is how good they was playing. So to go from that to now playing a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, like kind of crazy. It's like, maybe that's their way of saying we all in. You know, we all in, man. We gonna bring in Phillip Rivers. You know, we all in on that Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot who I was going. Kind of important. I tried to pass out of it. I tried to pass out of it. I was not successful. Fuck. Them be them plays where you don't get the ball for another half a quarter type shit. They got no rebound.
He's out.
That's on me, bro. It's like, bro, like when you open and you just sitting there and then you finally get the ball. Sometimes it's hard not to shoot that bitch. Ah, God, I cannot dunk on that big motherfucker, bro. Man, bro, my 87 driving dunk just not getting it, not covering, cutting it, man. It's just not cutting it, man. Which it makes sense, 87, 87 is not super high type shit, bro. I ain't trying to do that.
Next game too, if y'all get to the corners and cut in, don't find you.
There we go. Wow, out of all of us.
Back the ball. Midway between the basket is
Hey, yo,
shoot.
right here.
Most of the time.
Yo, someone help me out.
Yeah, my fault. I thought that shit back up. Touch the icon move.
I know they would get a
Oh man.
Good game, fella.
Hey,
Thing is, when I'm too close to the basket, then he goes for a layup.
Man, usually when I see ISO Savant, I'm like, man, I be trying to back out the game, but you
Why?
did good, man. Because a lot of them all they dribble until it's like 4 or 5 seconds left, and if they ain't came up with nothing by then they pass it. Like that shit
Oh
crazy.
no, no, I'm always looking.
Yeah, that's what I be telling you. Like, look up, man. That's all. I ain't telling you not to dribble.
I'm hardly open. The good. I'm hardly open.
Shit, I
is Anthony Richardson still hurt? Yeah, yeah. I seen that he's still hurt with an eye injury is what that shit said. Cause I seen that when they was talking about when they was talking about talking about bringing in Philip Rivers type shit. They were just going down the line of all the motherfuckers that's hurt. Oh, I can change. Mistake, but oh, they just signed him to the practice squad. I mean, but fucking ain't nobody else. You know what I mean? Ain't got nobody else to play quarterback. So shit, whoever they bring in, gonna have to play quarterback type shit. Actually, one sec. Hold on. Let me go check something real quick. Hold on. Hey, bro, I'm actually hop off for a little minute. I'm finna eat real quick, and then I'm gonna hop back on. I shouldn't be off for too long, type shit. So I'm gonna just hop off, man, and come back on and grind this shit. So yeah, man. As always, definitely appreciate you, bro. I'm catch you a little later, man. I ain't gonna be off for too long, type shit.